We gotta strike while it's hot. All right, Aries. Welcome to your reading for 2026. This is a collective reading. Yeah. Let's clear the. Oh, spirit is like just start.
This is all cleaned up, and everyone has finished their food. That means it's
All right. So we're jumping into 2026. Let's see what it has in store for you, Aries.
had a nice cream after dinner, and it's always worth the wait. Today,
Sorry, Peppa Pig be out here wilding. Please excuse my infant, my little baby. She's out here living her best life. All right. Ooh, number 19, Dragon's Lair. So I'm getting an energy of you treading very lightly around people and people treading very lightly around you. So I'm definitely getting an energy of 2026 being, I'm getting a house being important, Aries. So you could have a house, you're getting a house, but I'm definitely getting a sense of people treading very carefully around you, you around them. But I'm also getting a vibe. 19 is reduced to a 10, which is a 1. 1 and 9 is 10, 10 is 1. 2026 is the year of the 10, which is reduced to 1. So definitely getting a vibe. Everything is not as it seems. Tread with caution and with care. All right. Now I'm going to go by each quarter. So I'm going to have 12 cards out here. I'm going to tell you what each month is going to contain for you. So yeah, let's jump into it. All right, Aries. For the first quarter, January to April. Oh, that card was in there. The Knight of Swords fell, so you have a lot of fast changes coming in. Because that card fell, I didn't even know that was in there. So you have the Three of Wands for January, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Moon, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the Chariot, Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles. All right. Overall energy is the World. Beautiful. I love that. Now, there's a lot of ups and downs here that I'm seeing so far straight out the gate. I definitely am hearing make up to break up. So again, this could be family member, friend. I see a lot of, I don't want to say highs and lows. I feel a lot of internal struggle with not only yourself, but with your relationships, Aries, wondering where you stand with people, wondering if you care too much, if you love too much, if you invest too much, if you try too much. I'm definitely getting a sense of you taking a step back for the year and saying to yourself, am I really giving what needs to be give? You know, am I doing too much? Because people that are Aries are very aggressive, but they have really big hearts. When they love, they love. When they don't, they don't. But a dark side to Aries is that they can be very vain, very materialistic, and also they can be very self absorbed. Sometimes there may not even be an issue, and they make an issue. Sometimes Aryan people can be chaotic, not externally, but internally. They can come off very chaotic, or they can make chaos for themselves, and then it spreads into the outside, in the world around them, and with the people and relationships around them, and it just doesn't make sense. But I see a lot of changes, a lot of heavy changes. So that Knight of Swords coming out was to say that there's going to be a very big change for you next year, and it is going to affect you in ways that you didn't think it would affect you. But you're going to move on, you're going to move forward. Could be in business, could be with your career. I'm getting a strong career aspect, but it doesn't have to be. Could be a relationship as well. I am getting a, I don't want to say a proposal, but I'm getting a, that little meme where the guy stands, he's like, give me a chance, give me a chance, give me a chance. Like, something or someone wants you to give it a chance. Spirit is saying something wants you to give it a chance. Give it a chance. Try it out. Just try. Just try, and if it doesn't work out, don't be disappointed. At least you try. I do see a lot of disappointment and heartbreak for you, because there's certain goals that you may have planned for next year that may not work out. The spirit is saying just plan accordingly, and if it doesn't work out, we can try again next year. 2027, right? 2 seconds, Aries. All right. So sorry, Aries. I'm back. Take a little sip of water. All right. So let's go into January. January, you have the Three of Wands. So Aries, in January, I see a lot of planning, a lot of making of decisions, you're thinking future in January. You're seeing future in January. You're seeing things that you may have been waiting for a long time coming in. I'm also getting an energy and a vibe of in January, you have the cause and effect. You're looking at where you were, where you are, where you want to be, and how you can get there, and what stopped you from being there in the past. Yeah, Seven of Swords reverse, Two of Cups. Especially when it comes to relationships, I see you being very, very stubborn, because you're seeing something really clearly when it comes to a potential. But I definitely see you wanting to start fresh. Could be with a relationship, doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. But the truth of the matter is, you're seeing things differently now. Alright. Sorry about that again, Aries. But yeah. February is the Five of Pentacles. I see you being in a state of lack, or feeling as if you don't have enough financially. I also see you feeling as if you're left out in the cold. So maybe things may be happening. You may not be invited. You may not be included. And it can't, maybe people are inviting you, but you don't have the time because you're focusing on other things. you know, but I definitely see you feeling left out. I see like your finances being very wonky. So please be careful of your finances in February, Aries. Yeah. This is something that is meant to happen. Whatever is happening in February is meant to happen. You may feel like you're torn between something. The 11th of February could be important, but you may be feeling as if you're torn between something. You need to do something or someone or interact. But that's karma, Aries. That's karma. Whatever it is you're dealing with in February, it's karma. Or this could be someone that you're leaving out in the cold and you probably don't even know. Because the Two of Swords, again, is something that you don't even know. So something could be happening and you're left out. I'm definitely getting a big energy of you being left out of something. You're not knowing something. You're not being aware of something. You're isolated from something. And Spirit wants you to be that way. I'm hearing protection. It's a form of protection. Ten of Swords. Ooh. You may be feeling betrayed in March. Um, or you may be feeling in a low state in March. March is definitely going to be a low month for you. No, not definitely, but it can be a low month for you, Aries. And this could be because you don't feel as if you're growing the way you need to grow, but you are. So you're not seeing how abundant you are, how stable you are, how many opportunities you have. The 3rd of March could be very important. That could be an important date for you as well, is what I'm getting. But March is definitely a month where you are not going to be feeling at, at your best, is what I'm getting. You're not going to be feeling as great as you want to feel. April is the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. So you have support coming in. Could be from a Libra or a Taurus in April. So you do have some support coming into you. Coming in for you. Pause. Coming in for you in April. This can be very unexpected, is what I'm getting. Because this person is going to be someone that's going to tell you the truth, whether or not you want to hear it. They're going to show you things from a different perspective, whether or not you want to see it. And they're going to let you know where you have been investing or how you have been investing is the reason why something has not worked out for you, whether or not you want to hear it. So they're going to let you know straight off the bat, honey, I'm here. I'll help you. But this is what you've been doing wrong. So they're basically coming in, whoever's coming in April, they're coming in to help you break some sort of cycle that you've been going through. So it's all about breaking cycles. It's all about fixing what you need to fix. It's all about practicing patience where you're not patient, because you could be very impatient. You could want things to happen right now, but that's not how it works. So you're probably wanting this idea that you have of stability and abundance and wealth. You probably want that right now, and you're not getting it right now. So it could be frustrating you and making you feel less than when that's not the case. About the moon. Oh, the moon is the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Wands in reverse. So you have a lot of good fortune that's coming in for you in May. May is a golden month for you, but you may not be able to see that. Your intuition will be at its peak in May, but you won't be able to see it. So with the Queen of Pentacles, you're going to be very abundant, very successful. You may have like a business going for you. You may be able to buy whatever you want, fly wherever you want, do whatever you want. But you're not seeing that. So you're still going to be feeling unstable. You're still going to be feeling like you need to avoid some stuff. You're not feeling the stability that you have. Or you don't feel like you have a home. I'm hearing my house is not a home. So there's some things you feel like you're still lacking. You're Aries. Aries. Please. Listen to me and listen to me well. Alright? February, you're feeling like you don't have. But Spirit is saying you have everything you need and more. Please do not come off ungrateful to the universe. Because if you do, God, the universe, whatever you believe in, don't do that. Because if you do that and you keep up the ungrateful energy, you're going to get a big Uno reverse where you really won't have anything. And you're really going to be in a state where you're going to have to be in survival mode. If you're in survival mode, even when you have, Spirit's going to say, you, this is what you want? Okay, cool. And just give it to you. Just putting it out there. Okay, we're in June. So in June, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So I see you investing. You making investments, healthy investments. Gotta put emphasis on that healthy because I'm getting healthy. Healthy investments. Yeah, healthy investments. You're not quite sure. Okay, you're not quite sure. You don't really have much internally that you're pulling from. But you're trying to peacefully resolve a lot of things. You're trying to find a sense of direction and self-awareness. You're trying to be assertive. Okay, the 7th. Oh, you got 7-7 here. It's, the 7th of June could be very important. But, you're taking your time, baby steps. Baby steps in June, Aries. 6 of Cups. Someone is going to want to reconcile with you. Could be a friend, could be a family member. This is someone that is like every time you see them it's static, bro. Like, or it's like make up to break up. And I think this time they're serious. Yeah, Ace of. This person is very hot. They got the hots for you. What month is this? July. But you're not gonna be sure on what to do with this person when they come forward. You're not gonna be sure. Do I want to reconcile with you? Do I want to be friends with you? It doesn't matter. You gotta pick a side. But this person wants a fresh new start with you, however they can get it. But there is a lot of girl. You don't want to be on me? Where's your sock? One second, Aries. Right, Aries. This person, there's a lot of passion. With whomever this is that's wanting to reconcile with you, make amends. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of static. But you're not going to be sure what to do. I'm also getting your creative skills is going to be top tier. Yeah, you're gonna be feeling very creative in July. All right, tell me about the Chariot. This August. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You may feel very off center. You may not really know what's going on, but you're trusting that the universe knows where it's taking you with the Chariot, and you're just evaluating yourself accordingly and making decisions. So August 20th or 14th could be a very important date for August if you want to mark them on a calendar or something in your phone or something. But those are going to be very peak dates for you in August. But I just see you moving forward. Like whatever you got going on, you just keep moving forward. Very persistent. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. September. Ooh. Wow. Okay. So in September, there's going to be a change. And some issues that you may have been facing with your emotions as a child. As a child, if you've had some lack of clarity in some aspect, that's going to be changing in September. Or if you feel like you've had some unfulfilled wishes or whatever it is, in September that's going to change. September is where the big change happens. Could you stop? Right, yes. So, where are we? September, October. So, October, I see you feeling very heartbroken in October. Ooh, there could be some sort of conflict that happens in October as well. Some sort of argument. No, some sort of argument. You can, some sort of argument or disagreement that you may be having in October that may leave you heartbroken. Also get that you're trying to find balance or you're trying to adapt to something, and it could be leaving you feeling very frustrated, very heartbroken. Could you stop doing that with my mic? No. Very heartbroken, very frustrated, you know? November, we have the Four of Wands. Let's take a look at that. not not this girl trying to talk into the mic. I'm done. That's hilarious. That's my highlight of the day. Yeah, Four of Wands, so stability. So this could be after you came out of a period of isolation. Could you please leave my mic alone? Right? And you're definitely going to be getting a lot of assistance, support, and help in November as well. So I think whatever state you're in October, when you finally reconnect with everything and everyone, it's going to be different. It's like you're going to be a completely different version. Going into a cocoon, coming out in a big butterfly. December. Somebody may suffer from seasonal depression. December. Ooh. Oh, you may be getting proposed to in December. What's up with all these proposals? Yeah, you may be getting proposed to. Somebody who has a lot of love for you, very mature, very caring, very loving. It depends because it's a proposal. Somebody could be proposing to you, or you may be getting a very, 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 a very, a very extravagant, expensive financial deal that's going to leave you feeling very successful and very emotionally overjoyed. So you may be entering into like some sort of business partnership as well at the end of the year with a King of Cups energy, someone that genuinely cares about you. could you stop? Your work, what you bring to the table. So if it's not a marriage proposal by next year December, it's a it's still gonna be a proposal. So it could be a love proposal or it could be a partnership business proposal that has a lot of financial benefits for you. Nice. Oops. Sorry, the world. The Emperor in reverse and the Star in reverse. So Aries, you're here. So 2026 is going to be all about balancing your masculine energy. Number 4 is going to be very important for you, and number 17. 17 is reduced to an 8. So 8 and 4 are going to be a very important numbers for you, and it's all going to be about healing, finding peace, growing, taking back control of your life, standing in your power, being assertive, and just being there not only for yourself but for those around you that deserve it. Emphasis on the deserve it. And closing out cycles and situations with people that no longer serve you. Right? I also see your father figure or a father figure, someone that is a father. I'm hearing was a father. Um, and healing a relationship and a connection with them. Yeah, healing relationships and connections with them. All right, Aries. So I'm gonna take a pause here and clean this mess up, and then we're gonna jump into the oracle, so you don't have to see me clean it up, right? Okay. All right, Aries. Sorry, I'm trying to balance my baby and give y'all the reading, but she's not cooperating with me today, unfortunately. So sorry. So, I've got some oracle cards here for you. We'll go through each of them one by one. So we'll go through the T cards first. So you have here no facts, never has the facts, make stuff up, lies. You then have, that's that energy I was getting, that boss mama, papa. Boss daddy, stable rich, business owner, CEO, BDE. I'm not saying that. Alright? You then have giving money. So you're going to be getting a lot of money in 2026. Okay? I feel like somebody's going to be making stuff up about this boss daddy. This stable person that's got money. This may be someone that you may be going into a business partnership as well. So if you're starting some company or a brand or whatever, you're going to have someone that's going to be investing in you. And you have dusted off, right? So I see you starting over fresh. I see a clean slate coming in for you in 2026. It is the year of the one. And I do see a lot of bright and abundant opportunities for you. What are you looking for on this? I think it's folded in. This? Yeah? Come, wipe your nose. There you go. All right, there you go. A baby with a cold is not a good baby. But yeah. So for no facts, you have partial truth. Oh my god, this is the perfect card. Partial truths, only sharing parts of the truth that benefit oneself. So you're gonna find out that someone they were just sharing things that made them look good. Like they don't have any proof for what they're saying. They're saying things, but they're saying things that make them look good, you know? Or they're just telling one side of the story. Right? For boss daddy, you have keeping tabs. Someone is keeping a close eye on your actions. So this is someone they're your stalker. You have someone that is rich and successful that is keeping tabs on you and seeing what you're into. You have giving money. You have quiet contentment. Simple companionship brings you peace and satisfaction. So this could be a companion. This could be a friend. This could be a lover, a family member. It doesn't matter. Someone you feel at peace with, and you feel like really good expressing yourself and connecting with. They're gonna be really into giving you money next year. And then you see dust it off. You have rumor has it. Rumors are flying in your circle. So I feel like this clean slate, or I feel like you're picking yourself and dusting yourself back off after having a year of rumors. Maybe 2025, sorry. Maybe 2025 was a year where a lot of things that were said about you and done to you wasn't true or didn't happen, and someone was only telling their side of the story to make themselves look good, or spreading their own propaganda and hate to make themselves look good. Here. But 2026 is going to be the year where you clear the air and prove that this person was just making stuff up and they just were telling things to empower themselves. Right? And for every action, there's a reaction. Ooh, wealthy man. We love it. You have imprisonment. So you may be finding out someone is going to prison. This could have been someone that you thought was very fortunate. You have journey here. I definitely see travels for you. There's going to be a lot of traveling. The 13th, the 29th, and the 10th are going to be very important days for you. And you have male, female. So, uh, October and February are going to be very important, eye-opening months for you. The 13th, the 29th, the 2nd, and the 10th can be very important dates for you as well. But I definitely see you traveling next year, 2026, Aries, as you're that I'm that girl, But you're gonna be standing on it, owning it, in it to win it type, type, you know? So I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I feel like next year is your year to own it. Just try not to get caught up in a mental prison, is what I'm getting. Because I'm really drawn to the fact that there's an imprisonment here, and there's help, and the person is still feeling imprisoned. So it's like, I thought the rat had a key. So someone is going to be trying to help you get out of your own way. You just have to be willing to allow them to help you get out of your own way, if that makes any sense. She just wanted to be up on the table with me. I think she's sleeping. We have the Amara. Ooh, past love in the past lover. You could be having a past lover that's like making up stuff about you, or wanting to like dust it off and or spreading rumors about you. Then you have true gem, valuable quality jewelry. You may be receiving jewelry, or you may be stumbling upon a gem, or someone is going to see your worth. Some sort of past lover is going to want to see your worth and spin the block. I don't know. Ooh, you have children, so kids are definitely involved here. You could have a kid, right? But I definitely see you having a lot of fun next year and spending a lot of quality time with a lot of quality people. Then you have spiritual growth, learning, expanding the soul. So you're definitely going to be growing, evolving, and changing as a person, which I think is just going to be a beautiful experience for you, Aries. But you may have a child next year, is what I'm getting as well. You may, have a child with someone from your past, or. But again, like I said, I see a lot of fun time. Then you have, I don't react when people mention you. I am becoming a better person. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Okay, you could have released someone could have released you, and they pretend like everything is okay, and it's not. I just put you down for 2 seconds. Come on, don't do that. I literally put you down for 2 seconds, bro. Yeah. They don't react when people mention you. They're becoming a better person. So again, this person may be making changes to try and reconnect with you. You have scales. Keep your life in balance. You have weeping willow, family sorrow. You have dog far away, distant friend is thinking of you. And you have rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So yeah, you're gonna have someone that this could be someone in your family. Well, you may be trying to balance yourself, but you're going to have like this rooster energy or this person that it's like very boastful, very arrogant. Just like leave them alone. Just leave them alone. This could be someone that's gossiping about you or spreading misinformation on you with no form of evidence or facts or anything. Some people just have nothing better to do with their life. Do not, Aries, I repeat, do not engage with this individual. Or I'm getting a sense of people thinking that you're very arrogant and boastful. So they may not want to cross you, if that makes any sense. But I'm definitely getting Spirit is warning you for next year. Anyone you think is arrogant or boastful or stuck up or uppity or avoid them. Avoid them because they'll go above and beyond to um, make your life a living hell. What is that? What does that mean? Right? Alright, for our sensual soul cards, we have let me go. It might be difficult at first, but it's time to let them go. It isn't that they don't care. Whatever they're going through, they know you're better off letting go. All that's left now is for you to accept it and move on. Okay, this is what that's crazy. This is what I was getting. Okay, someone can't let you go. Okay, and I feel like because you got this past love and the past lover, and it's like, bro, release me, free me. And this person is like, yeah, just move on. Jesus. Wear my t-shirt. Oh my god. Ooh, so you got like two people here. You got someone that you need to release or someone that you released or whatever, Aries. Someone that you released is what I'm getting. And they can't, it's not, you've released this person, but this person has not released you and they're having a hard time, so they keep spinning the block. Or they're going to be spinning the block. You have wear my t-shirt. Someone finds you incredibly sexy and nothing more than a t-shirt. They may even be fantasizing about you wearing their clothes. Of course, they're hoping you'll soon be wearing much less. Oh my god. So somebody wants you to wear their shirt next year. You know, or whoever shirt you have, they want you to keep wearing it. But you've got someone from the past, Aries, that may be sliding in your DMs, wanting to have a heart-to-heart moment with you. And they may tell you this. They may tell you, I'm becoming a better person. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. This person is arrogant. Ah, there you go. The rooster. This person could be the rooster. But anyway, Aries, this is your reading for 2026. Thank you so much for watching. Um, enjoy the rest of your time that you have left for this year. And please, 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 please focus on what you have and work towards what you don't. Don't focus on what you don't have and work with what you have. Reverse that. Focus on what you have and work towards what you don't. But do not allow yourself to be consumed. And whoever this person is that you may need to let go of, or they may need to let go of you, they spinning the block. Somebody's gonna spin the block next year, okay? But I definitely see you having a lot of fun next year. Right? Peace and blessings to you. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.